My name is Erica, and today I'm going to be doing the Easter book tag. This tag was originally created by Rosie the Reader, so I will leave a link to that video down below. And Easter is almost upon us, just a few days away, and I think Easter is kind of an underappreciated holiday. It's really cute, but it's also just an important time, especially if you are religious, which it's okay if you're not, obviously. Easter has always been really important to my family since I grew up Catholic. Last year I was supposed to spend Easter with my family for the first time in a couple years, and I didn't get a chance to because of COVID. I'm hoping that maybe next year I can get the time off to spend that week with my family. Even though we're all grown up, my mom still gets us Easter baskets. She usually still gives us a little stuffed animal and like chocolate and everything, so I'm looking forward to seeing what she's gonna send this year, if she sends anything. No pressure, Mom. But I thought this tag looked really cute, and I didn't know what else to film this week, so I thought it would be perfect. Alright, let's just get right into it. Number 1, Rabbits. A book you wish you could multiply. For this one I have to go with one of my new favorite books of all time. That is, of course, The Prairie of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. I know she is working on more books set into this world, but I just want this book like forever. Like, I want these characters, I want like just everything, because I love Eden Salbrin and I just want more from them. I'm not sure what characters she's going to be following in like the next book that takes place in this world, but I really want more and more from this world, and I really want more from these characters because the romance is super cute and just their storyline and their arc and everything is so well done. So I could read this forever. I already want to reread it. It's just such a beautiful and immersive story. I'm looking forward to seeing what she comes up with for the next book that's set into this world. I heard it's already over like 1,000 pages and we get some useless lesbians in this again, so I'm really excited about that. Number 2, Egg. A book that surprised you. For this one I'm going to be going with The Midnight Line by Marie Rudkowski. I have mentioned this book several times that it did surprise me. When I first picked it up I wasn't a huge fan of the writing style, but then within like a few more chapters I really fell in love with this. I love the world and the characters. It took me by surprise because I really wasn't expecting to like it as much as I did. I thought it was going to be pretty simplistic and that the characters weren't going to be like super dynamic. I don't know why, but it just seemed super short for like a fantasy. I wasn't really sure what to anticipate with it, but it really did take me by surprise and I highly enjoyed this book. Number 3, Hunt. A book that was hard for you to get your hands on. For this one I'm actually going to be going with The Hunting Party by Lucy Foley. It wasn't really that hard for me to get my hands on, but the word hunt is in there. But it did take me a long time to finally get to pick this book up. I tried getting it from the library a few times and then it was always taken out. And then I tried finally getting it on my Kindle and it took forever to finally come. I ended up having to return it. I didn't have time to read it when it first came in. And then I had to recheck it out again, had to wait a long time. Then finally I was able to get it and read it. So it did take me a while to get my hands on that one, but I think it was worth it. Number 4, Lambs. A children's book that you still enjoy. There are a lot of children's books that I actually still really like to read. Not like now, but when I'm home every Christmas Eve we read these like dragon books. I forget who the author is, but it's like Dragon Gets a Cat. It's like really simple writing, but they're really cute books. My mom sometimes still sits down and reads them with us, which is really sweet. And those books I always enjoy. There's another set of books from like Froggy. I don't remember who the authors are, but it's like Froggy does this and you have the sound effects like his feet, like thump thump thump, like all that stuff. Like, it's just, those children's books will always mean a lot to me because my mom used to read them to us as kids. When I'm home sometimes we pick them up and have her read to us still or we just kind of read them on our own. It's just really cute, so those books will never get old. Number 5, Spring. A book with a cover that makes you think of spring. The first one that came to mind is actually a book I haven't read, and that is Written in Starlight by Isabella Ibanez. I believe that's how you say her name, Ibanez. I'm sorry if I'm not saying it right. But this book actually, like I said, I have not read. It's the second book in the Woven in Moonlight series. And the cover is absolutely stunning. You have to appreciate them. There are like gorgeous flowers. I'll probably insert like a picture here. But there are gorgeous flowers and little animals and just everything. And it's very colorful, so it really makes me think of like new life and spring and everything like that. Number 6, Jesus. A religious or spiritual book that you love. So I haven't really read a lot of religious books. I did grow up taking religion classes and everything, so I went to a Catholic school. But lately I just like haven't picked up religious books because it's not really like something I regularly do. But my faith is still really important to me. I think the last religious book that I read was called Blessed and the Bored in Spirit, and that's kind of for young people who are still trying to get a handle on their faith and just still like trying to learn new things about it and just how to keep practicing it in daily life. It's been quite a few years since I read it, but I know that one at the time did mean a lot to me because I was really struggling with my faith at that time, so you know. Number 7, Rising from the Dead, a book by a deceased author. This one I'm just gonna say The Princess Bride by William Goldman. He actually passed away in 2018, so that's pretty recent, but that was the first one that that came to mind as I was filling out my info for this tag, and I love The Princess Bride. It took me years to finally pick it up and read it, and as soon as I did, I was so happy that I did finally, because it's such a good book, very well written, really fun, and there are just so many cute quirks in there that's like makes it a really interesting fantasy. Really fun book, and I love the film as well. Number 8, Baskets. A book that is currently in your Amazon cart or your wish list. One that is currently in my wish list is Sweet and Bitter Magic by Adrienne Tooley. This book I'm so excited to read, and I keep putting it in the wish list and not buying it because I need to save money on other things right now for my studio and whatnot. But I really can't wait to read this one. It looks so good, and the description made me fall in love immediately. Soon I will check it out unless I get it from the library instead, which I might have to do just because, you know, trying to save money. But that one is currently in my wish list, and I think a few others are, but that's the first one that came to mind. Last but not least is number 9, Candy, a book that is sweet. There are a lot of sweet books that I've mentioned recently for my Valentine's Day videos. This one I'm going to go with Attachments by Rainbow Rowell, just because it is a really sweet book, really simple but cute, and it's a very subtle romance, but I really enjoyed it, that it was like based upon emails and like being at work. You don't really know what's going to happen, and it's just a really sweet, simple way to fall in love, and I just really appreciate the writing in that book. Alright everybody, that is everything for this tag. I thought this tag was really cute. I hope you're having a lovely holiday and that you get some candy or some cute bunnies or something. Just enjoy the holiday. That is all I have for you today. If you like this video, be sure to give it a nice little thumbs up. If you want to keep following me on this booktube journey, please subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at ErikaAGobble. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you soon with another video. Bye!